Investigation start. We reach part 8. Or is it part 9? Yeah, it is part 9. It's time for this investigation to begin. I need to buy every last one. Then maybe Ango would finally notice me. If I don't hurry, I'll miss his book signing.
What did you say?
Natsume's doing a book signing? Search complete. Natsume will be holding a book signing nearby, and it's happening very soon.
Really?
Wait, is that why they're all here? The bookstore is in the mall named Porthole, and the event starts in 1 hour. I see. All right, Ren, let's come back here when we're done collecting rooms. 27%. It's a big department store. We shouldn't go in there unless we absolutely have to.
How's it going?
And they have some new stuff. Yeah, Purifying Ash and Hotspot Sendai. Ooh, getting this is going to be helpful for us. We need to find any and all information. And jeez. Well, this actually does look familiar because I'm reminded of Jet Set Radio. I really need to do a playthrough of that game sometime, for old time's sake. Why? Why do this to me, my honey pie? We swore love to each other here. You told me how special I was to you. So why? What did I do wrong? I'm not kidding. No, isn't Sendai actually part of Shibuya? I know that there are 3 districts. You have the West, Benten, the city of the night. You had Kogane, the city of sunset. And this is Shibuya-cho, the city of daylight. I'm thinking JSR with this.
Impressive.
This is a pretty big station. I guess the city's doing pretty good for itself. Okay, Makoto, let's see what you've discovered. What a crowd. I wonder what's going on. Feels a bit off, I guess. You're right, it is. There's a bus and taxi terminal down there. I see lots of cars near the station.
Hey.
Yeah, but we're not gathering that much information. And there's Ryuji. Good to see you again, Lavenza.
Yo!
Check out those things hanging from the ceiling. They look like aliens. They are apparently called streamers. In Sendai, they're known for being topped with a large ball called the Kusinama. Now that I think about it, isn't Tanabana celebrated in July? It looks like Tanabana is observed using the old lunar calendar, so the festival is held a month later in August. I didn't know if I'd follow you, but whatever. August rules. This sucks! Something wrong? Oh, Ren, I was wandering around the shopping area here, and now I've got sweets on the brain with all of these dessert shops and food stamps around. The temptation's the worst. I almost fallen when I saw a piece of Gyukdan ice cream that also sells chocolate bananas! Alright, sorry about that. I should be asking around that. Seems to like our products. A lot of fans give this to him as a gift. They sell like hotcakes, I tell you. It's all tastes nuts. But just between you and me, I'm honestly kind of worried about how much money the fans are spending on all this stuff. That's not unlike what was happening with Alice. She had fans pouring in abnormal amounts of money, too.
Allow me to take you.
Oh, nice. Keychain. Oh, it has nice effects, too.
Safe,
I might consider that.
What will it be?
Chilled pineapple restores 10 SP. Oh, hold on. I'll keep that in mind. Yakisoba restores 20 HP to all allies. The store owners were real surprised to learn what Haru's family is. At first they were all stiff and nervous, but Haru's too warm for anyone to keep that up long. She had him singing in no time. It was crazy seeing how people treat the upper crust, let alone Haru's ability to get him to stop. She's so amazing. So Big Bang Burger does it.
Let's go back.
Look at this. Bookworm deleted her social media account. Isn't Bookworm the author you really like? She's been putting out quite a lot of work lately. Maybe she got depressed. Her last post did mention how she's tired of trying to make her voice heard in a vacuum. You think Ango Natsume is the cause? Have you read Ango's book, the story and the dialogue? It's so similar to what Bookworm would do. Hey, be careful, we're talking about Sogo Natsume's grandson here. You'll get flamed if you talk about him carelessly. Hey, did you hear that? She seems suspicious of Ango Natsume stealing other people's work. I wonder if it's true or it's just some rumor. Investigation complete.
Alright.
We got plenty of intel now, so I'd say it's safe to call it quits. Remember Natsume's autograph session we heard about? This is our chance to see him in person. Let's do some first-party reconnaissance.
Leave it to me.
We're getting everyone together? Okay, I'll contact them for you. Thanks, Sophia. We should get over there ourselves.
That smug bastard's being promoted all over the place. Like I'm going insane.
That's quite a crowd for a book signing.
Oh, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna throw up. Is he gonna give out his keyword for Emma and change everyone's hearts like Alice did? We should keep an eye on him for now.
Natsume-san, I just wanted to say thank you for putting out such wonderful work all the time. I was so touched by your book. I ended up buying 50 copies.
Yeah, well, I bought 100. Some to read, some to collect, some to give out, and some to...
My goodness. Thank you. I'm flattered.
Reading your book somehow gives me hope, courage to keep going. I won't rest until each and every one of my friends knows about your book.
Well, I have said that I want my book to reach as many people as possible. I can't help but feel guilty, though. Be sure you don't overdo it.
No, it's okay. I'm helping you because I want to.
I heard the reason he started writing novels was for this poor girl who's bedridden in the hospital. Supposedly, he wanted her to keep fighting so she could one day see him finish his novel.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. He's just so compassionate. It's like he's a saint.
I know, that story alone's enough to make me cry. I guess even real life is like a novel sometimes. We have to tell the whole world about Ango Natsume's good deeds.
The book signing concluded and Natsume and his fans left.
I'd expected as much, but he's really popular.
Do you think that bit about the girl in the hospital is for real?
Dude didn't seem like the type, if you ask me.
I don't think Natsume said anything resembling a keyword. Could it be because he really isn't a monarch? Or perhaps he's just being careful.
If he is the monarch, maybe everyone here's already had their hearts changed.
Meaning he wouldn't need to give out his keyword.
Hey, Inari, what's that you've been reading?
Ango Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
Inari? You actually bought that thing?
Why?
I simply wanted to check whether the content of the book was truly deserving of the fervent praise it's received.
Well, how is it? Is it good?
How should I put it? For any creative work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion. No matter how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to those engaging with it. I'm not terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when reading this book. The sentences are formed well enough, but what's here is shockingly hollow. It's as if these words have been taken from someone else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint possible.
Let me see. Oh, wow. This line here is lifted from an anime from 2 years ago. The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely it. Sneaky. I think I've seen this one before, too. And this one. Sheesh. This one, too. Wait. Is this whole book just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together? If the original writers, or worse, their fans, ever saw this, there'd be a frickin' riot online.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent piece of work garnered this much praise. That is, unless the fans had their desires stolen.
There's no mistaking it.
With all that we know now, Safe to say there's definitely something going on here.
If only we knew the keyword, we can investigate the jail for ourselves.
Think we should ask some of his fans? They've all had their desires taken, right?
If this is anything like the situation in Shibuya, I doubt they'll tell us anything.
Guess we're kinda stuck then. Have we heard anything from Gramps yet?
He said he'd be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
All right then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa then.
Hold on. Why do you think Natsume wrote this novel?
I don't know. Maybe for money?
So it's all about money, is that it? You may be right. It wouldn't make much sense if that weren't the case. No matter how much praise your work receives, if it was built on the backs of others, then you cannot truly call that praise your own. Those compliments will surely ring empty. Anyone in the arts should know this. That is why I don't understand. What was he thinking when he wrote this novel?
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to hold you up. Let's be off.
Well, whatever it is, we're gonna hopefully find out what's happening.
Pretty nice ride you've got here. And I gotta say, I didn't expect Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that.
I smelled it.
You smelled it?
Anyways, have you learned anything new?
Ah, yes. Ango Natsume, right? Yeah, he's suspicious all right. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai. Most of the other stuff I've heard lines up with what you guys told me. Anyhow, I did some asking around, and here's what I found. Apparently, everyone in Natsume's little fan club becomes friends with him through Emma. And once that happens, they start buying his book any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it. Any of this sound familiar?
It's just like what happened with Alice.
He might have different methods from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using the same power.
In that case, we really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't we just nab the shithead and make him cough it up?
Ugh, do that? And I would have to arrest you for assault. You can ramble on about the jails all you want. Best case scenario is you getting dragged off to a mental institution.
Ah, right.
Well, we're phantom thieves, so going at it directly's not preferred anyway.
Ah, there goes Beauty Thief. Always trying to be elegant and subtle and stuff.
Beauty what?
Beauty Thief. She's talking about Haru.
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that?
Getting back on track, we gotta think of a way to get that keyword.
That's where I come in. You better thank me for this later.
Or what?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares passing over 1 million in sales. And I just happen to have enough invitations for all of you. Which means...
We're crashing a party?
Hey, that sounds fun as hell, don't you think?
This is our chance.
Right. And if it's invite only, there's a chance security will be light as well.
So, what do you think? Glad we struck a deal?
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
I must admit, I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Gramps.
Yeah, you really came through, Gramps.
I knew we could count on you, Gramps-son.
Come on, guys. At least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Later that night.
Thank you all very much for coming today. This is just a small token of my appreciation. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Congratulations, Mr. Natsume. Truly.
It's all thanks to everyone working so hard to push sales. All I did was write.
Oh, you're too modest.
It really is impressive how well you've done, considering the amount of competition there is these days. I know we tried to promote you early on as the grandson of renowned writer Ango Natsume, but I never would have expected you to perform this well.
The praise you've received is due entirely to your talent, Mr. Natsume. You're a shining star to readers and authors alike.
My talent, you say? Well now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that. The words on the page matter little. If there's something worth talking about, the people will always flock to it. From there, all one needs to do is craft a little story into it. And voila! For example, take that origin story about how I started writing because of some poor girl in the hospital.
Pardon my asking, but is that story really true, Mr. Natsume?
I'm afraid that's my little secret. Truth, fiction. Does anyone really care? You might recall Ichiryu Madarame's confession on TV not too long ago. Surely you remember. His signature piece. What was the name of it?
Oh, do you mean the Sayuri?
Ah, yes, that's it. The Sayuri. That piece was certainly lauded as the pinnacle of beauty at the time. But if you ask me, the only place it belongs now is the trash.
Dick!
The trash? How rude!
He has no idea what was put into that painting. Who does he think he is?
Yusuke, I know how you feel, but
I'm all right. I have a favor to ask. Would you mind if I handled this one? I promise I'll get the keyword from him.
But
There's a good chance he remembers your faces from the other day. However, I was toward the back of the crowd, so there's a good chance he won't recognize me.
We'll leave it to you.
right. Yusuke might be our best bet here.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll be off then. Pardon me for interrupting. I happen to be a big fan of yours, Natsume-san.
Who are you?
Forgive me. I was hoping I might trouble you for an autograph.
Hey, Mr. Natsume is a busy man. You can trouble him later.
Come now. I'm sure one autograph won't hurt.
You mean it? My thanks, Natsume-san. You're too kind. To receive an autograph from the great Ango Natsume himself, this honor is truly more than I deserve.
Nonsense. Don't sell yourself short. It's readers like you who allow authors like me to keep writing.
I see. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Oh, right. Do you by any chance use Emma, Natsume-san?
Of course. With how convenient it is, how could I not?
If you don't mind, could you please add me to your friends list? It would be a privilege to be closer to one I respect so greatly.
Not at all. My fans and readers mean the world to me. The keyword is Prince of Nightmares.
Thank you very much. Expect a request from me sometime soon. Now, there is one more thing. I overheard you and your entourage mention the Sayuri earlier. If I'm not mistaken, you said it should be thrown out with the trash, as though it were some cheap attempt.
Ah, so you heard that, did you? Is that what I said? Well, I take it someone of your taste agrees with me. In the end, that painting only held value because of whose name was attached to it. Madarame had...
The Sayuri was painted by my mother. This may be unprofessional of me, but professionalism be damned. My mother painted the Sayuri at the cost of her own life. It is her final masterpiece. That painting was crafted with a love that simply cannot be found anywhere else. Don't you dare lump it in with that soulless drivel you cobbled together from authors far more talented than you.
Hey, you can't!
I merely spoke the truth. Now, if you'll excuse me. We've got what we came for. Let's head outside, yes?
Soulless drivel? The
bastard! What the hell does he know?
Yeah, it's all right, Mr. Natsume. He's just, looking to blame you for something because he's jealous of your genius. Don't let him get to you.
Shut up! No matter. He'll come around just like the rest.
My apologies. I couldn't hold myself back. I suppose I still have much to learn.
Dude, don't sweat it. Everything worked out. We got the keywords, so we're all good.
Yeah, you did great. I was actually pretty impressed with how you stood up to him.
Well, I can't say my assessment of his book was entirely correct. Whatever someone feels from a work of art, no matter what that work may be, ultimately comes down to the individual.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, we all loved seeing you stick it to that creepy Nari.
In any case, we've got the keyword now. All that's left is to find our entry point.
Sendai Station would be a good place to look.
How come?
The smell isn't as strong there. The security's probably more lax. The station should be a safe point of entry, just like in Shibuya.
So I guess we're doing it then.
Yeah, we've got everything we need. Tomorrow, that jail's getting a visit from the Phantom Thieves.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. Yusuke might have been acting calm just now, but he seemed rather sad. Why was that?
That's simple. He probably felt insulted because he's an artist too.
Oh, I see. So when someone disrespects something important to you, it makes you more sad than angry.
Yes.
At the very least, Yusuke seemed to feel that way. I think I'm starting to understand him a little better now. Thank you for explaining that to me.
I went back to the RV and got some rest. Meanwhile, at the Velvet Room,
I've been waiting for you. The desires in this place have been stolen as well. The voices of countless hearts are stirring about. At the same time, I can feel the threat of the calamity is only growing stronger. I have called you here to deliver important news. The bonds you have forged will now impart an even greater power to your personas. This new power, it seems it was born from a connection you've made during your travels. This will become the sustenance that will further nurture your potential. Cherish it dearly.
I'll do just that.
I admit I'm somewhat jealous. There is no doubt that they will give you the strength needed to cut through fate.
This gives us martial arts, increases damage for physical persona and spiritual arts, and tactical arts, as well as supportive arts. A new set of bond skills have been unlocked. These allows you to strengthen the skills of your personas. Be sure to take advantage of this new power in future battles.
May luck be on your side.
Thank you, Lavenza. We're in Sendai. And now, it has begun.
I'm so tired.
Snap out of it, Ryuji. We're about to head in.
I know. I was so excited last night I couldn't sleep.
What, you think it's Christmas morning or something? Any idea how big this place is? Can you tell, Sophia?
Based on the smell, I'd say it covers nearly all of Sendai.
It's quite big.
Considering what's happening throughout the city, the scale makes sense. But that's all coming to an end.
Let's go.
Right. We're heading into the Sendai Jail. Hey.
So we got ourselves a mobile hideout. Pretty convenient. And I've gotta say, it sure does make the Phantom Thieves even cooler. Yeah. Once you think everyone's good and ready, let's meet at the hideout and infiltrate the jail. We're counting on you. Yes, indeed. Let's do it.
Let's get to work.
Mission start. Alright, let's use the shop.
This should be helpful.
Are you sure?
Not much we can get, but that's good enough. To the Velvet Room we go. We need to build our strengths.
Hello, trickster. Awaken your new self. Choose.
I already know which one I am gonna inherit.
Is this the persona?
Yeah.
Be born anew. You wish to browse the well, please, would you like to read? This persona has been registered in its present condition.
Yes, indeed.
Please take a look. You wish to strengthen it? How much power will you add? This is what you...
Gotta make it at least stronger.
How much power will you add? This is what... The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. May luck be on your side.
This ain't gonna be easy. But we'll be hopefully encountering new personas that'll hopefully make the journey a little better. Let's do it.
Okay.
Time to see what this new jail's all about.
Whoa.
So that's it.
Once again, the domain reflects who's within.
Let's change our party. Yusuke, Morgana, on. Let's do it. Mission start!
Made it to the jail. I'd say that settles it. Ango Natsume is our monarch.
So him being all popular is a total lie.
Doesn't he feel any remorse for obtaining his success this way? His fans are only his fans because he forced them to be.
That's just how smug assholes like him think. You can't just let it keep happening.
There's a large tower in the distance. Is that Natsume's castle? Probably. I smell treasure. I mean, desires.
Mount Alba's over that way. The main road here should lead us right to it.
Then let's go. We'll steal those desires and expose Natsume for the fraud he is. All right.
Okay, let's get going.
Yes, indeed. Stats. Yep, that's the team. Bonds.
Let's see.
Time to boost these up. They're gonna help us out. Let's get started.
Let's go. McCoy!
Nope.
You're mine.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. That's the way, Joker.
Nice. They're gonna need all the level ups they can.
It's over.
Okay, on to the next one.
That looks suspicious.
We're all going down!
And the pain subsides.
Laser nuclear attack!
No holding back!
More shadows ahead. Go ballistic now.
Yeah, let's switch on and kick butt.
Nobody left. I got it back. Just a little more. Leave it to me. Panther's skill found its mark. Keep it up, Panther!
Besides, I gotta work on getting all their master skills. Good work.
You guys rock.
Good. On to the next.
Now we gotta wait for it to show up.
What do we do?
Wait for it to be in perfect position and then be in the ambush.
Anytime, say the word.
See that? You restore HP faster this way.
Wide open.
Like that! Let's steamroll these folks.
Few enemies left! Easy as 1, 2, 3. Show yourself!
This is our chance. Wipe them out. We got this. Come on, everyone.
Let us end this.
That was over before it started.
What do you think's inside?
Very
The
good.
RNG gods smile upon us.
The shadow hasn't noticed us. Now's our chance.
What do you think? Pull it off? This will be a piece of cake.
Careful, the fire won't work on that one.
Fox, help us out. Nice, we get a Barrett.
Wait, it's over? That flew by.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Is
I shall
that...
expose you.
Is that supposed to be Natsume? Wait,
This is it! Suppose us not great enough. It'd be wise to conserve our strength. I suppose that is.
Really?
I am thou. Here!
Let's hope this counts.
Strong and immune to physical attacks? That's broken! Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
It's up to you.
Lady on, let's go.
Don't mess with me!
Party members inflicted will rage wrap their attack increase and defense reduce, and they'll repeatedly use their standard attacks. However, enemies inflicted will have their attack increase and defense reduce, while psychokinesis being the red kid.
Being red is strong! Listen to what I say!
When you're inflicted with a status ailment, your teammates may sometimes cure it for you. The chance of this happening can be raised with a bond skill.
All right?
Harrison recovery.
Getting fresh out there! It's tough, but it's weak to fire! You can handle this!
You're right. I'm prepared for this sort of thing. Here, now burn! Now let's wipe it out. Lights out. That was worth it.
this new skill suits me.
Very good.
Great work, everybody.
Let's keep chugging along.
Oh, it's a treasure chest. Mustn't overlook it. Seems I'm worse for wear.
Not for long, you're not.
Stay on your guard.
Show yourself.
Oh, let's finish that.
You won't escape.
Time for it to burn. Only Carmen, no Hecate or Cymbeline. Show's already over. More money, the
Someone looks
better.
happy. Was that not a challenge?
Yeah, we took down most of the enemies.
Not a shadow in sight. Better keep moving.
This is our stop. And I'm trying to work to boost it up.
I've been waiting for you, oh chosen heroes!
Who are you?
I am Doom, one of the fearsome four and servant to the Prince of Nightmares!
The Fearsome Four!
Oh, no. He did not just say that. There's no way someone would be this cliche.
He kinda just looks like some old guy in a suit to me.
I am the guardian of this. If you wish to pass, you'll have to defeat me in combat. But be warned, I will not fall so easily. In the name of the fearsome four, I will slay you where you stand. Come, chosen heroes!
Yeah, now we gotta fight Domo.
Leave it to me.
Basically, he's weak to ice.
Nicely done, Fox.
That one's me. Alright, watch this.
Thanks. Beautiful combo, Panther.
Nice, she gets feel the heat. Performing a downswing attack by pressing it down. Gotta make sure I do it with unlocking all their attacks.
Such exquisite technique.
Stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight.
I know. Nice, you got medium version? This ain't gonna work.
This one.
Now let's wipe them all out. Have a nice day. That was easy.
Oh, nice! Did we get him?
I'd expect nothing less from the chosen. Very well. You may pass. To best us is to overcome the Overlord's most perilous trial. But will you be able to defeat the others? I pray you lose your way. Chosen heroes!
Huh? The hell? Where are we now?
Who was that? You're in a completely different place than we were before.
Looks like we're in front of that castle we saw earlier. Does that mean we were brought here by some kind of magic?
My guess is it was that fearsome four guy's doing. You heard that "I pray you lose your way" crap, right?
It really is an Overlord's castle.
Right? We've seen it a million times.
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble keeping up here.
Chosen heroes and demons and shit? That's classic video games and manga business.
I believe this is the world from Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
You mean we're in a novel?
You've read it, haven't you, Fox? What's it about?
A man living a completely normal life in our world is reborn as a demon overlord in another. Making the most of his villainous new role, he then attempts to repel the heroes who come to slay him. To that end, he deploys a number of traps about his castle, along with a group known as the Fearsome Four.
And that's why he called us heroes earlier?
So are the heroes the real bad guys of the story then?
Yes, that's correct. Am I to assume you've read it too?
Nah, I just skimmed it. But I've seen enough of that kind of thing to guess where it was going.
So it's our job to challenge the Demon King, huh?
That's true. Then I guess this all works out pretty nicely. And if this place is from Natsume's book, then it's safe to say he's somewhere in the castle. Which means everyone's desires are in there too.
Right. Let's see if we can find a way inside.
Huh?
There's a checkpoint nearby, but it looks like the warp function isn't working. Is this the work of that Fearsome Four guy too? Guess he didn't plan on letting us leave. So we're trapped here. Still, there's no need to panic. If he's the reason it's not working, then all we have to do is get him out of the picture.
Well, yes.
Even so, we'll want to be ready in the event we're unable to return to the real world right away. Make sure to switch out party members so no one ends up overdoing it.
Dude, an overlord's castle though? This is actually kind of sick.
Pipe down, Skull. We're on enemy turf, remember?
Oh yeah, sorry.
First things first. Let's get an idea of our surroundings.
Yep. And you can't even exit the jail either. That's fine. Now what?
Get a load of that gate. It's ginormous.
Well, we ain't busting that thing open anytime soon. What now?
We don't have any other option. We'll have to double back and find another way in.
Hold on. I believe I read something about this gate in his book. Here. Supposedly, it's the Gate of Trials, designed to deny the heroes entry. It's a test to see whether the heroes are worthy to face the Overlord. To open it, they must overcome 3 trials and obtain proof of victory.
Dude, this is a video game.
This Overlord wants to keep the heroes out, right? Why doesn't he just build a gate that doesn't open?
That's just how it goes. The story couldn't progress if the heroes didn't have a chance.
So where exactly are we supposed to find this proof?
It's being held in 3 different towers placed outside the castle. It says here that the towers are guarded by the Fearsome Four themselves.
They're called the Fearsome Four, but there's only 3 trials?
This guy's writing's all over the place.
One of the towers apparently stands near something called the Great River.
I'm guessing that's just like a big river or something?
Well, the heroes say river runs right through Sendai in the real world, and that's pretty big.
It's gotta be it. Okay, let's see if we can find that river.
Not much else we can do.
Hold up. We got searchlights ahead. Security here's pretty tight.
It appears the gate is closed as well. We won't be getting in this way. We have no further business here. Our job now is to find this proof needed to enter.
Yep, that's right. There's not much we can do.
The heroes say river should be around here somewhere.
Hey, doesn't that tower look a lot like the prison keeps we saw in Shibuya?
Hey, it does. It looks like a birdcage on top.
If it's the same, then maybe that's where we'll find our proof.
So when they say proof, do you think they're actually talking about cores? Looks like the entrance is right over there. Come on, let's check it out. Dang, these jails are humongous. Be sure to check your map every now and then.
Yeah, the area is huge. Sorry for that background noise, though.
Huh. I want to check that out.
chance.
Weakness.
Let's get him.
Yes, indeed. Nice, we get high counters. Very good.
I'm sure we can.
Let's put a deep freeze on him.
How about this?
You call that a fight? Huh, I nearly fell asleep.
I call that a lack of
No
effort.
time to waste.
Now I gotta wait for him to show.
You've got them now. I shall expose you.
Got him down. Don't let your guard down. This is your chance. It's showtime. He's running out of stamina. Spend it wisely.
Then how about I put you on ice then?
Such beauty! Go down! Fall!
Show's over.
Well,
Have to try. We're almost there. Stay strong, everyone.
Persona!
That's a weakness. You're on a roll, Fox.
Good.
Don't forget what you learned from this battle.
All
Never
right,
forget.
On to the next.
Shadow ahead.
Never forget what we learned, because that's gonna help us out.
Oh!
Hey, that's the wrong way! Look at your objective marker!
Big deal. So what if it is in the wrong way?
This is the entrance?
Ooh, there's something written here. One must offer sun and rain.
What do you think that means?
You probably gotta bring it some specific items or something. Typical fetch quest.
Here's a line from the novel. My hallowed orbs sleep in the shrine of sun and the land of rain.
Right. Those orbs are probably what we're looking for.
The sign should have just said so to begin with.
Oh, don't be like that, Sophie. This is just one of those things.
Let's not forget this is still Natsume's world, however. This is likely a trap to deter the heroes.
Well, I don't see any other way in, so I guess we should go look for these orbs.
There doesn't seem to be much of a choice now, isn't it? I figured it would have to come to this, you know? So far, let's check up on our stats. Yep, we're leveling up really nicely.
There's a bridge here, but we obviously can't cross it like this.
Nothing we can do now. Let's try a different path.
And it looks like we found the path that we seek right across.
Ready when you are. Just say the word.
No need.
This is our chance. Wait for that.
From the south! Torvald, you won't escape!
Shadows, here they come. Physical attack won't work.
Keep this. And this will hurt you just as bad. Very good.
Another job well done.
Okay, let's keep going.
Not seeing any shadows at the moment.
Needs to be a way to get us up there.
This might be of interest.
Yeah, like what? Basically, I'm stuck with no way to get up there. Never mind.
This should prove useful.
It's a shadow. Careful, okay?
Okay, this is our chance.
I shall expose you.
Yes, indeed. That takes care of that. Yusuke levels up.
What a skill.
Yep.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Whoa, a treasure chest!
Oh, this is magnificent.
That takes care of this chest. We get a chakra choker.
Oh, cool. I'll take it. That building just screams suspicious. Think that's our Shrine of Sun?
If it is, then perhaps the orb is inside. Let's take a closer look, Joker.
Nice, Sendai World Center. Elegant paper crane. Nice, I'll take it. Now let's check in here. We get the Psalm Sun Orb.
The lights went off! Wait, is that a shadow?
It's just as the novel said. The orb is a symbol of the sun. Remove it, and the light fades. Once that happens, warriors will appear to prevent its theft.
Then that means...
Yes, this seems par for the course.
Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
Why would we? Seriously, why would we?
Don't have much stamina left. Conserve it.
I call that a slice and dice.
That was a close one.
Next time, tell us about the gaggle of enemies before we get jumped, Inari.
My apologies. I knew I'd forgotten something.
Hey, at least we tried.
We meet again, chosen heroes.
Hey, you're that jerk from earlier.
Oh, right! Domu!
Doma! I am Doma of the fearsome Thor!
Are you the one who brought us here?
That is my duty. I am tasked with bestowing our master's trials upon the chosen hero. In addition, I've also been entrusted with protecting the sacred land. If the Orb of Rain is what you see, then you'll have to defeat me.
Fine. Bring it.
Yeah, bring it, Four Boy. The chosen heroes are gonna take you down.
Persona!
Yep, it's weak against ice. Alright, now you leave me a little choice now.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
support my other self! Say your prayers! I'm not done! Dig it up! Yeah! That's it! Persona!
Fine, let's end it. Can't be even already get wrecked. Bye-bye. You done now?
Ugh, did we get him for good this time?
So you've come this far. Well done, chosen heroes. But I was but the weakest of the fearsome four.
Give me a break. It's the next guy's job to tell us that.
My fellow fearsome four will surely make you suffer.
The heck was that all about?
Well, whatever it was. We can keep going now. Let's find that orb.
Oh, right.
Wait a moment.
So now that we defeated Domu, do you think we can use the checkpoints again? Oh, they're working again. And there's one nearby too. Perfect. Now we can head back to the real world and stock up on supplies and stuff we need. I wouldn't be surprised if something like this happened again. It might be a good idea to prep some more just to be on the safe side. Good idea. Let us return to the jail.
Today, huh?
We're not done yet. I'm wrapping this up for now because we will be continuing it in the next part. Besides, if this game is like moving at a fast pace, then yeah, it's gonna be quite the ride. So yeah, I'm gonna take the opportunity to stock up and wrap up. So next time,
I should write
I will see you in the next one in part 10. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, it means a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. All of it helps big time. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.